Good evening everyone and welcome to the Full Force Racing League. This is Division 1, Season 4 for Race 9 at Zandvoort, the Dutch Grand Prix. I am your host with the most, Malk, and we're coming up to near the end of the season now. Near the end of the season, I can't believe it. There is plenty of points up for stake, but there could be a title decider tonight. There's a possibility of a title decider tonight, but I will go to the standings. I believe the Haas team have won the Constructors. We'll go through it again. I'll double check, but it is going to be Haas team who have won the Constructors, so congratulations to them. So let's go straight to the standings properly. So the Haas team, as you can see, 267 points. Alfa Romeo 160. The maximum points you can get from the next two races, because one of them is the sprint next week, which is the final race at Spa, is 53. That's the maximum you can get. So either way, it's never going to happen. It's never ever going to happen. I think the Haas team have absolutely just got ahead into first, and they've won the Constructors. So well done to them. Congratulations to them. Alfa Romeo's in second with 160. That can finish off in there. Red Bull is in third with 125. Williams is in fourth with 120. McLaren are in fifth with 110. And the rest are under 110 points. So let's have a look at the drivers. So this is where the drivers could be decided as well. The drivers could be decided as well this evening, because Paulie Orange is on 161. Nice job, mate. Unless he's joining in late, I haven't seen him, so he might not be able to race at the Zandvoort Grand Prix. So there's a possibility that he might not make it. So if Paulie Orange can get at least just a top 4 finish, just to be on the safe side, he will be the Drivers' Championship winner. So at the moment he's in 161. Nice job, Mason, in second with 121. VDWD is in third with 106. You got Dolga's in fourth with 82. Ricky Paul was in fifth with 73. Strakasaur on his birthday today. Happy birthday to Strakasaur, is in sixth with 57. You got Rakuten is in 7 with 54. Crunchy Cheese is in 8 with 52. Donster is in 9 with 44 points. Mukatak is in 10th with 43. And the rest are under 43 points. So here we go, guys. We're at the Zandvoort track. AJ Sox has just joined in. So I'm just trying to see if anyone else is joining the session. So, best. So you've got telemetry. No, there we go. So Zandvoort is without doubt the fantastic, and I'll say again, it is a fantastic track to go through, and it is acceptable because it's one of those tracks. It's fast paced. It's not much trickiness, shall we say? Not much trickiness. The only thing that might be tricky is like trying to heavy brake on after the second sector into the third, where you get the stadium section, which Buffel is just going past now. So that is what we're watching now. He's doing his out lap. Some of the others have already done their laps, and one of the McLaren has got off track. That might be Crunchy Trees or Strakasaur. Hopefully it's not the birthday boy, but hopefully I don't want to jinx him too much. But here comes Buffel now. Buffel is trying to put the pressure on and see what time he will try and do. VDWD 111.359. 111.359. That is a cracker of a lap. A cracker of a lap. That was on softs. Jamie Suss 111.899. Rakuten 111.060. That is a really, really good time for the Mercedes driver. But Jamie Suss did his time on the mediums, ironically, so he could go even quicker if he plays his cards right. Strakasaur did a 112.3. I think that was the one that he did the invalidation. of his lap. Might be, I don't know. But it's here we go. Can Buffel trying to put the pressure on Skania, 113.721. DRS zone on Buffel to try purple on second sector. He could hit the 110s. I expect the times to hit the 109s or possibly 108s, the way it looks. But then again, I might be wrong. Nikotix, if that's how you pronounce it, I think he's a newcomer. Unless he's changed his PSN. But he is in second place with 111.171, 112.450 from Buffel. So, that is a good time. That is a really, really good time for Buffel. Needs to try and put the pressure on. Donster is doing his lap now. He was very unlucky, to be fair. He was very unlucky the last few races. And I'll say that again because there was positions where he really is on top fire, but he just can't keep it consistency. I may have said 108 to 109 is a bit too much for Division 1, but again, this is the fastest league, this is the Tier 1, the Premier League of it all. 111.293 for Donster, good stuff. Josh did go himself into 6th, but he drops himself down to 7th because of Donster. Let's see who else has not done that time. Marco, let's have a look at Marco now. Marco is just going back. Oh no, I thought he was going back into the pits. And he moves up to 3rd. That's a good time from the Red Bull driver. So Marco is doing his lap now. Rickapore now. Let's see what time he will try and do. I Am Jerry did a 112.465. Yes, I did a 112.465. So that's not good enough to put the pressure on at least. But the times are slow. Between 1st and 5th is only just about 4 tenths. 4 tenths is the gap between them two. And that is insane. That is absolutely insane. But can Rickapore put the pressure on? The yellow flag set to 2 and he moves up to 7th. He moves himself up to 7th place. Chugging away. I don't know what's going on Sector 2. I don't really know what's going on at Sector 2, but they've got to get out of the way because I think Paulie Orange is doing his lap now. It's an Aston Martin and a Ferrari have gone way wide. So it might be Scania and I Am Jerry. Chugs has gone down the last corner. And he has done a 111.910. So that's a good, that's a goodish time. Rock did a 111.691. So, yeah, they're all pushing on now. They're all pushing on for some... Oh, who's that? That's I Am Jerry. I Am Jerry's gone off track. He's got to be careful not to invalidate his lap. Well, he'll get disqualified. Oh, my God, Scania. So, both Scania and I Am Jerry are having a bit of a torrid time in the... I couldn't say the words. In the Zandvoort or the Dutch Grand Prix. Someone else has moved themselves to a PPP game in 111.965. Dolga did a 127.539, so I think he'd made a massive mistake at this stage. And here comes Crunchy Trees now in that McLaren, if he can get a good time. He does. He moves up to 6. He moves up to 6th place. So well done to him. Well, let's have a look at Raikkonen now. Raikkonen did the fastest lap. And he's 200 slower. He is 200 slower on his time. To be honest, I expected like 109s, 108s, but I may have exaggerated a little bit too much. It might be TT time if I was doing it, but with the equal performance, I think probably 110 is probably the way forward. Raikkonen is 800s quicker. He is purple on second sector. Someone's crossed over the line. I think that's someone has moved, so I think that might be Josh. I think Josh moves on 111.501. That's a good time. Jamie Suss 110.856, and Raikkonen 110.908. 110.908. That is a good time. That is a really, really good time for both the Alpha Towers and also for the Mercedes crew. So let's have a look. Nikotix. That's even Nico. That's it'd be easier to call him Nico. Let's see what he can try and do on the second sector. He's 2 tenths quicker. He is 2 tenths quicker on his time, but also purple. He is also purple on second sector. If you like what we see so far, guys, and you're a newcomer on Twitch, hit that follow button for more live races itself. Well, Nico is trying to save ERS by the looks of things, and he's trying to push now. 110.931 does not, well, he does improve, but does not get close. He loses out by 800 a second. 800 a second. Paulie Orange goes up back into the pits. Where's VDWD? VDWD is doing his lap now. So everyone else has done at least one lap time. So VDWD 111, 111.1. Got himself to 4th. Got himself up to 4th. Where's Marco now? Marco's come up to the last bit now. And I think he'll do his lap. I think he'll just do his lap now. Same with Donster. I'll tell you what, let's have a look at Marco. Marco just did a really good lap. Quite surprised actually of how the situation is, because obviously with everything going on, the title challenger of Nice Job Mate is not racing tonight. He is not racing tonight, and that is the big shock. That is the big shock of it all. Yellow flag still on sector 2. I think that's one of the Haas cars. That might be VDWD or Paul. I think that's VDWD. Marco is just doing his. I think he's going to slow down. Yeah, he has. He's slowing himself right down. I don't think he has improved his time at all. Donster's trying to do what he did earlier on. Could it be a good time? He is 2/10. He is 2/10 quicker at the moment. 111s. 111 is, or 111 flat is the way it goes, unless he's made some improvements on the first sector. Here's Donster now. Donster's coming up to the final few corners now. Feel like you want a roller coaster ride itself. Donster coming up now. 110.998. 110.998. Moves up to moves up to 4th. Rick Paul is. I keep saying Rick Paul. I don't know why. Hopefully it looks like that. Rick Paul is in 8th at the minute. So he's on 111.414. Yellow flags. I think that might be Paulie Orange just letting some of the drivers through. That might be one of the Red Bulls letting them through. I think that might be Marco. Here we go. Can Rick Paul now put the pressure on at the second sector? I don't think he'll improve. I do not think he'll improve. No, he will not improve. Crunchy Trees now. Where is Crunchy Trees? Crunchy Trees has just come up to the end of the second sector. Will he be purple though? No, he won't. But he will be 4/10 quicker. So at the moment, 111.2. So he could go move us up to 7th place, depending on how everyone else does. But like I said, if you're in the chat, good evening to you all. How's your day been? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening on the 15th of March 2023. And at 111.182, he moves up to 5th, Crunchy Trees. Well done to him. Fantastic stuff. Where's Jamie Suss? Jamie Suss is doing his lap. He was saying just before we started the stream, he was contemplating what others were doing at the times. And I said, you probably need to hit the 109s, 108s. But he was getting like 111s and then 110s. But then... Oh no, he's crashed! He's out! Jamie is out! Pushing too much. And the back end completely went. And yellow flags on sector 2. Yellow flags sector 2. Where's Rakkinen now? Rakkinen is coming to the final few corners now. Trying to use all that edge of the barriers itself. 110.8 does improve by 400s, but not enough to get pole position, and misses out by 100 a second. That is incredible. Misses out by 100th of a second, and I think Crunchy Cheese is just going back into the pits. Oh my God, Paulie Orange, the Drivers' Championship leader. Can he do the unthinkable and get himself into pole? If he does, if he gets points, if he gets P4 and fastest lap, that is safe. He will guarantee to win the title. And he's got pole position, 110.805, 500s quicker than Jamie Suss, and he'll be livid. He'll be absolutely livid Jamie, because I think he would have had another chance to stop the rot on Paulie Orange. Oh no, Josh, no! Oh, I was going to watch him to see if he could do a brilliant lap. But he spun out, hit the curb and lost it completely. PvP going now, coming up to the final few corners. Some people are just struggling with the back ends, or they just hit the curb and that's it, gone. It's like a silly bang moment, like bang! And the car is gone. It's just mad, absolutely mad. PvP Gaming in 13th place at the minute. I just can't. The only one that could be close could be Raikkonen and Nico in 3rd and 4th. That's the and possibly Donster by 10th. And that's going to be where everything is going to be all planned out. One of the cars just slowing down its first sector. I'm not sure who that was. But now PvP going in the 2nd sector. I think someone's getting really slow again. Just letting some of the cars through. PvP Gaming coming to the end of the 2nd sector now. This is mad. This is absolutely mad stuff. Fantastic. PvP Gaming 1/10 quicker, but not purple. Not purple. So at the moment he will still stay in 13th. The way it looks, he will stay in 13th place. So he's coming up to the final few corners now. And what time he will do? 1:11.4. I'll tell you what, that's a good lap actually. Moves up to the top 10. Rakusho, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's just getting himself into try and warm his tyres up, and one of the cars, I think that's one of the Williams, is just trying to get out of the way as quickly as possible. Dolga could be on for possibly 2 laps of this qualifying. 1:11.359 moves up to 9th actually, so that's a good opportunity. Everyone should be coming out now. Everyone should be coming out. So here we go. Can PvP Gaming now put so much pressure? I don't think he'll improve. Oh, Rick is going to have to go through the cars. Or like I say through the cars. Has to go in between. He's got to be... Oh no! Who's that? That was Dolga. And I think Rick Poor is absolutely livid with him. Absolutely livid with him. And that was a block. I don't know if Dolga did not expect that. I don't know if he saw him last minute. I don't know. But Rick Paul is now going to have to start his lap again. While some of the others are all trying to build up their laps. But yeah, I don't know if Rick Paul will do their lap. I don't know if that's Dolga. Yeah, Dolga's just doing his start of his lap again. I think Rick Paul is just trying to wait for everyone to get past, which I don't blame him to be fair, and try and warm himself up. So at the moment, Paulie Orange will be on for pole, and he's going to do another lap. He might hit the mid 110s if he plays his cards right. Yellow flag still. Just trying to see who will try and improve on now. Where's Raikkonen now? Raikkonen has come up to start his lap now. He needs to find 600 a second, or even better, to put the pressure on Paulie Orange. Where's Paulie Orange? Is he gone? He's gone through the tricky left-hander, the sharp left-hander of the hairpin. So just waiting to see how Raikkonen can try and do. Rick Paul has retired from the session. I'm surprised that, well, I would say I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time I think it's more the frustrations. Marco moves up to 2nd place now, 1:10.823, loses out by 200s. Donster 1:10.652, nearly hit the midpoint. Nearly hit the midpoint. Where is Paulie Orange? Paulie Orange could be on for pole. It could be on for pole, actually. Oh, he won't improve. But where's... Oh, my days, Raikkonen. Raikkonen. Unbelievable stuff. Donster. Out of nowhere. Donster, out of nowhere, gave himself in pole position in first place. 110.652. That is insane. That is absolutely insane from Donster. I mean, this is what I mean. Donster does well in the qualifying, but he can't, like, capitalise on keeping it there. That's what he needs to do. He needs to do that more often. So Donster, well to him. He holds on in first. I'm trying to see who else has just crossed over the line. Yeah, I was trying to see who else has crossed over the line itself. But so yeah, well done to Donster actually. He would be absolutely delighted to get prime position in first place. We're just waiting for Josh and for I Am Jerry to retire, and then we'll kick off with the end of the qualifying to go into the race start. And this is where everything plans out, where the situation will be where Donster needs to get a good start. Otherwise, he's going to be swamped. He's going to be swamped at the start, and with Paulie Orange, who all he has to do is just finish in the top 4 with the fastest lap as well, just to be on the safe side. But he will guarantee points wherever happens this evening. Here are your short qualifying classification for the Dutch Grand Prix. For the Full Force Racing League Division 1 or Tier 1. You got Donster in first, Paulie Orange second, Raikkonen third, Marco fourth, Jamie in fifth, Nico sixth, Crunchy seventh, VDWD eighth, Dolgan ninth, Rick Paul 10th, PvP Gaming 11th, Rock in 12th, Josh in 13th, Buffalo 14th, Chugs 15th, Strachosaur 16th, Ironfetch 17th, I Am Jerry 18th. I do apologise if I missed that on one. I think it was Skinner in... yeah, it was Skinner on last place in 19th place. I think someone did join in late. I don't know if it's AJ Sox. So I don't know whether there'll be another lobby or like... because we don't want any issues with the lobby itself. Just waiting for the drivers to get themselves settled or get themselves ready to go. But with the Dutch Grand Prix, it is without doubt an unbelievable... Oh, Raikkonen has left the session. Oh. I'm hoping that there's no issues, but Raikkonen did get himself kicked, and we're about to start the race with no brakes at all, which is unfair for the other drivers who needs to set up their strategies either way. I think I mean, to be fair though, like watching the race in previous times when watching and also driving around it is very rare. I say very rare. It's like 1 or 2 safety cars in this race. That's what I'm expecting anyway. 1 or 2 safety cars. So here we go. I don't know if Raikkonen can get himself back into the lobby. Hopefully he will anyway. Hopefully he will. So we have got 20 drivers this evening. We've got 20 drivers. AJ Sox is going to serve. So, like I said, the news has broke in. We just joined in late. So, Noise Jump Mate is not racing tonight. He would have had the guarantee to close the gap onto Paulie Orange if he was racing, but very, very difficult either way because 53 points is the maximum you can get. So at the moment, Paulie Orange is in prime position to finish off in, hopefully to get himself into the top 4. At the moment, he's in second when he started, so if he can keep that position, he will guarantee to be the drivers as well as the constructors. And if you just joined in late again, The Haas team have already won the Constructors, unless I've been told differently. From what I've been said, it is the Haas team have won the championship. So congratulations to the Haas team of Paulie Orange and VDWD. Well done to them. They have been absolutely outstanding this season. But the Drivers' Championship is all up for scale, or up for grabs. Can Paulie Orange seal the deal? Can he be the one to seal it tonight, or will it go all the way down to the Belgian Grand Prix, which will have the sprint as well as the feature race? Who knows? Who knows? And reminder that Strakasaur is also having a fantastic birthday today, so happy birthday to him. And here, let's hope he has a cracker of a birthday present to get himself into the top 10, or with decent points, into the top 15, sorry. Here we go, guys. Can Donster hold on in first, or will Paulie Orange capitalise with Rackett and just get himself back in? Here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go! Who's at the great start? Who is at the great start? Paulie Orange has dropped down to third, and oh my god! Ah, this is bad. See, we have the 3 in a bed moment. The 2 McLarens are going side by side, and I tell you what. Oh, there's a crash. Paulie Orange is out. Paulie Orange is out. Has he Is he properly crashed? He's very lucky. He's absolutely lucky. He's not out of the race. He is not out of the race. There was a crash and I thought Paulie Orange was completely out. But he's still racing. He's still racing. I couldn't catch what happened from his perspective. So now Paulie Orange is going to have a lot of work to do. He'll have to go back into the pits, get some front wing. I wonder, is VDWD also got front wing damage as well? I think he has. Yeah, both Haas teams. They will be double stacking, and there will be a lot of issues to start off with. That is not good news for the Haas team. That is not good news. Marco's getting close to Nico in third. Donster drops down to fifth. Jamie, where is Jamie? Jamie, who had 2 points all season long in this season, he could be on for a chance to get a podium if he plays his cards right. But again, this is early doors with 36 laps. Early doors itself. VDWD has got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So that is not good news for him. That is not good news. But I think the guys just need to get a safety car or something to get themselves round. But Marco's trying to get himself close, but nothing of it at the minute. I have to go to Rocco. Rock. Can Rock put the pressure on PB97? Not yet, but Strakasaur, the birthday boy. Oh, the back end just went completely. He's under a lot of pressure from watching. Oh no! PB has spun. I couldn't catch if he had the contact, but I can't answer that question. I reckon the back end just went. That was the quick reaction that I could see. But if it's wrong, I do apologise. But the way it looked as if the back end just went for PB. So now he's dropped himself all the way down to 18th. Raikkonen fastest of the race, 1:14.295. So this is absolutely insane. And oh my god, 2 in a bed. We're going 2 in a bed moment now. Strakasaur. Oh, who's that? Oh, brilliant move. Brilliant move there from Strakasaur. And it needs to be done because he's on the softs. Yellow flags to 1. That is AJ Socks. AJ Socks has spun. Chugs was saying just before we started the stream, he's saying that his brake pedal is fully back now, but expect not a lot of dive bombs. That's not the right word to say. Expect a lot of late braking modes. But he did say like dive bombs itself. But hopefully, watching him now, can he try and put the pressure on? He hasn't put the late braking and oh my god, who's that? That's Strakasaur with that softs is really quick. The battle for the top 2 is really heated up. Raikkonen in second. So 4/10 is the gap between them two. But I'm watching the back near the back end, because if Chugs can try and do the almost unthinkable move, then that will be the best of it all. So yeah, Chugs is trying to do everything possible. Ricky Paul is trying to close the gap onto Josh in 9th, but can't do anything about it. Might be Country Trees actually. I do apologise if you notice the speed of the changing, because when someone leaves the session or comes back or joins late, it messes up the right hand side. So I can't really pick anyone directly to that person without flickering through. So I do apologise. Paulie Orange has got the fast lap of the race at the moment, but at the moment, Crunch Trees, I felt bad for him because his best finish was at France, and that was at round 4, I think it was. I think it was round 4. Crunch Trees trying to put the pressure on now. There's quite a few battles galore, but when you got drivers who are ahead that are within the DRS zone, you got no chance at all, and you're just hoping that someone is making a mistake galore. You just hope that someone will make a mistake. Crunch Trees now is going to do everything he can to put the pressure on, but it doesn't look like he can do it just yet. Oh, what's happened to Chugs? Chugs has spun. I think Chugs has lost it, unless he's made a massive mistake. I was just about to watch him actually. That was just unfortunate, should we say, really unfortunate. The two Ferraris are having a bit of a scrappy challenge, but mostly Rock getting close to Strakasaur in 11th. So AJ Sox, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He'll be absolutely livid now to try and put the pressure on to get themselves back in contention as well. And look at those two Ferraris. I'm Jerry is really frustrated now. He wants to make this move done as quickly as possible. But like I said, the top 6 have not switched for a while, but they are getting close to each other. And it's the DRS zone. It's that DRS zone. Look, but then also it's like the back end. Yellow flag set to 1. I'm not sure who that is, but it looks like we're still racing. Let's go back to Marco now. Marco in the top 6 is really putting the pressure on. Yellow flags. Someone spun out again. I think that might be AJ. I think that was AJ Sox. So AJ Sox is gone off track, and he's already a lap down, which is a shame, because I think it was unfair on him, because you don't want to be lapped down after the first few laps of the race at all. So really unlucky, and looks like Rock is getting close to Strakasaur in 11th, so we'll watch that in a minute. But still, the battle between Marco is getting close to Nico, but it mostly be Donster's getting close. He's licking his lips now. He should be making that move done as quickly as possible. Strakasaur still holding on. Strakasaur still holding on in 11th of the two battles of the two Ferraris. Oh, Donster! I thought Donster was going to try and make the bonsai move, but not enough. Not enough just yet. Strakasaur's pitted. Strakasaur is pitted. Well, I'll be very surprised if he goes for the mediums now, but I think that he'll go for the hards. Yeah, it is. PvP Gaming has lost it. He's dropped himself all the way down to 10th. So that is not good news. Oh, sorry, to 12th. Beg my pardon. So, Marco... The problem is, the top 6, because they haven't been swapped, you just don't know when they're going to actually make a mistake. That's the problem, though. You just don't know when they're going to make that silly mistake. And here we go. Can Marco now put the pressure on? He needs to do something about this. No, he can't. He can't make that move done. They're struggling to make that moves. But the gap's not over a second, though. The gap's not over a second. So it'll be interesting to see now. Donster, look at Donster now. Donster's got the chance. He's going to have to try and make the move. Bonsai move. Oh, I thought the Red Bull nearly went to the back of Nico for third place. But still on and on. Patrice has pulled up, away from this pack now. Or losing track of this pack, shall we say. Let's have a look at I Am Jerry now. I Am Jerry getting close to his teammate of Rock. And I think I mentioned this earlier on in the season. If not, teammates battling for 10th and 11th. Whoever's quicker, in my opinion, needs to let them through. But because these two drivers, because these two drivers is trying to put the pressure on as quickly as possible, I just can't see that happening. I just can't see the swap between them two. But who knows? Who knows at this stage? We're on lap out of 36 of the Full Force Racing League on the PlayStation platform. This is on the Twitch channel, live exclusive for you guys. Division 2 operating on Mondays at 7 PM. You got the My Team League or F2 League in Thursday nights, I believe, at 7 PM, and I believe, I think it's the F2 or whatever division it is on the Friday night. So they are fully booked, shall we say? They are fully booked for racing itself. But if you want to join in, hit the follow button and contact one of the admins on the chat, and hopefully we'll get someone in to not put the pressure on, but the Ferraris were getting pressured on within each other. So Rick Paul now getting close to Josh in 8th. So this is where the pressure is absolutely mounted now. Josh needs to think, what do I have to do for Rick Paul to make a silly mistake? I think he did have a silly mistake. I'm just going to watch it from Josh's point of view. Look at that slipstream, needs to use it as much as possible. But this part of the DRS, even though it looks like there's a bit of a run out, there is still a lot to take in. A yellow flag, sector 3. I'm not sure where that's sector 3. Oh, someone's gone off. I think that's PPP Gaming. It is. It's PPP Gaming. So he's lost out. I'm just watching from Rick Paul, and he makes the move done on Josh. Josh will need to do something to bounce back, unless, well, it looks like the hard tyres is the way forward, because it looks like they've gone a little bit quicker than normal, to be fair. Skinner and PPP Gaming, they have all dropped themselves all the way down. Yellow flags on sector 3. I'm not sure who that is. I think that's